Yeah. Check it out, 2020 vision, Remy in the system, Eminem edition, yakking mom spaghetti in the kitchen. The last time me and Tab was in the kitchen, it was black roses. Now we back to study the soil that the plant grows in. The can is open, the plan is unfolding. The whole planet is planet home, panic and frozen. Global pandemic, and Bill Gates planned everything. You can ask Reddit, shit, forget it. You asked betted that stimmy check, and now you got bad credit plus interest. Congrats, you've been finessed. And now your ass broke without a penny left and begging for another handout. What will they think of next? Shit. Okay, I hit the vape pen at Target, then I started choking. What an awkward moment. People noticed my cough, they thought I caught the COVID. Fuck. Well, you ain't think shit changed? Well, look around. Everybody got a mask now. Breathing carbon dioxide to pass out. The toilet paper gone. You wipe your ass now? You at your local Costco pulling racks out? We just need to go back out. But the media found a meteor cash cow. And a cow that they feeding us ain't eating no grass now. They either pump full of hormones or born clones. Poor souls, and Lord knows what else is up. The candidates on the ticket wicked as alpha, but they take your information every time you post a selfie up. And the climate's still changing. Keep your eye on the Celsius. What?
Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for booming in. Good morning, Austell. Good morning, Kent. And the rest of the boomers out there, thumbs up and happy Friday. TGIF for those that are still calling another man their boss. Okay, we've all done it at some point, but I've said this I don't know how many times in the past. If you're calling another man your boss, you should adjust that. Okay, there should be no other man that you should call your boss except the Lord himself. But anyway, we've all been there. I mean, myself included. But if you're tuned in, if you're maybe woke enough, you've already caught wind that, calling another man, this is my boss. Imagine that. You're a grown man and you're calling somebody else your boss. I mean, come on. So anyhow, TGIF, hopefully you guys can unplug from the matrix and stay independent. Shout out to my independent boomers. For my real indie maniacs out there. Shout out to my boomers. Drop a comment out here. Also say truth. Yeah, listen, and I'm not, I know a majority of you guys out there, they have a job. Myself included, I've called other men my boss as well. So I'm not trying to differentiate, but once you become conscious of it and you're like, hold up, what do you mean my boss? I want to be my boss. I am my boss. And then, you start becoming more independent. Shout out to the boomers out there. Shout out to Austell, Adrian, and the rest of the crypto maniacs. Drop a comment. Let me know what's shaking and baking. Make sure you check out that track, 2020 Vision by Shotti, Shotti. That's the track that I'm playing there at the beginning. And they just dropped a little video there on YouTube. So you can go ahead and search it for Spotify, YouTube, etc. And let me go ahead and share this screen. Turn off the coins or whatnot. And I want to talk about that flash crash that occurred yesterday. I want to talk about the Iron Finance Protocol. I want to talk about Titan. I want to talk about staking stables. I want to talk about high APYs. I want to talk about POLYCAT and more. So let me know what's shaking and baking out there. And let me go ahead and let me share my screen in just a moment. I got actually the cleaning people here. Let me open the door for them in one moment, and I'll be right back. Check out the charts, and I'll be back in about 30 seconds. Kaboom, man, we're back. So shout out to Austell and Adrian. And here's the charts. We've seen a bit of a flash crash yesterday after Musk tweeted BTC logo with a breaking heart or whatnot. Guys, someone got to call this Musk character out, okay? This guy, like I've said before, if you believe the narrative with this gentleman, I think the joke's on you, okay? This guy, in my opinion, and again, I don't have any supporting evidence, but, through my hunch, this guy's an actor, okay? He ain't sending no one to space. Tesla's in space, guys. That's nothing but a stunt, much less the moon or Mars. And, this guy comes out and tweets this, tweets that. I really don't trust this character. At the end of the day, though, he pumped the BTC bags for us, and, I received that. But for those that are, trying to make their decisions based on an actor, in my opinion, like I said, I think this guy's an actor. I really don't think he is who they say who he is, honestly. Supposedly all this genius and everything. And I seen him tweeting about BTC about a year ago, asking if they can do $1 billion transaction. The guy, and then, what he said about Doge, about changing the block size. Vitalik called him out real quick. So anyhow, this gentleman, Musk, tweets out something negative about BTC and everything, dumps 36,777. Now, I'll be honest with you. I was going to add to a somewhat degenerate farm over there on Polygon, BEEFY, specifically Matic against Titan, and I'll talk about that. And I'm already in that position. I was going to add to that position, and as I was trying to get the funds, I see the whole market start crashing. So I put the brakes on it. I'm going to be honest with you, because you know how I play the game, guys. I make sure that I pay attention to the overall market and see if it's warm, cold, or not. What the temperature of the market is. And this week specifically, it appeared like things were starting to warm up a bit. Okay, BTC holding there, 36, 37, 38, getting closer to 40. So I started buying into some positions, and then I was going to go ahead and start adding more. And then this guy Musk, throws a wrench at us. So that's what's going on. Anyhow, so I put all the brakes on adding to that position, but we'll talk about that. And ultimately, I stayed in all my position except Cake. You guys know I was buying back into Cake. Okay, and I like Cake. I got some, picked up some more bags this week, and it was doing all right. I was up, and then I was looking at them like, I'm getting Cake there, manual Cake. It's about 100% APY, not how it used to be. What's the upside with Cake? I believe it's going to go up, but it's not that young coin that it used to be. And we have other protocols now that are spitting out more rewards. And, at the end of the day, I'm talking about gains here. I'm not married to Cake, BSC, Ether, Cardano, none of them. Okay, so I dumped the Cake, guys. I dumped the Cake. At the end of the day, I almost broke even. I think I just ended up with like a $100, $200 profit. I'm not even sure. It was basically even, and I'm glad I did. And I'll tell you why. Because since I did, look at the price of Cake now. It's down. It's less than $19. So all right, move by myself. Also says, I don't know what's worse, the goofy tweets that Musk puts out or the idiots that sell their entire bag because of them. Yeah, I know. At the end of the day, what are we going to say out here, guys? These goofballs. It's goofy. People believe that narrative. But most people are goofy, guys. I mean, the mainstream is just the way it is. I mean, if the Rona didn't expose that to you, that most people don't think reasonably, I mean, it is what it is. Ruff says, check Wex from Walt Finance. Yeah, I've been hearing about Walt. Right now, I'm not so much on the BSC side, although, I have bags on BSC, but I'm focused more on the Polygon side. So you got Cake there is down. I dumped the bag. I'm glad. Let's talk about Titan Protocol. So this is a new protocol. It's fairly new. Okay, it started on BSC, but they also support Polygon, and it seems like there is more TVL on Polygon than there is on the BSC side. So you got total value lock here 336. Most of it is on Polygon. And so Iron is a stable coin. Okay, you can see it's $1. And this is a new remix on stable coin. This is an algorithmic stable coin that is collateralized. Right now, it is 88% collateralized by, I believe, USDC. And that difference, about 10-12% difference, is subsidized by Titan, which is currently at 2.65, so $2.65. So if you go to bank here, and let me explain how this, you can mint stable coins. Okay, so it's backed by USDC, one by one. So if you put one USDC, you get about 99 cents. It's about the same thing. But if you have Titan, you see you get a discount on minting. So one, and if you have a little bit of Titan in there, you end up with a little bit more. You see what I mean? So if you have Titan in your wallet, it gives you a discount on minting Iron. So that's the difference here. So Titan is that like discount token. That's the functionality of Titan. Okay, and if you could see here in the farms, the Titan thing is spitting out. I mean, Titan against Matic is wild. So Titan Matic APR is 1,000%. APY 4 million. Okay, so you got Rough Lace over here telling me to check out Walt at 100% APY. Rough, I'm showing you 1,000. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? Currency 365 here at 10 USD. Kaboom! Elon the puppet in the bull run, just like Jamie Dimon was in the last bull run. Exactly. And China behind it all, but we still win. Absolutely, you're right. Thank you, Currency, for that $10. And I think you're right. This guy's just another puppet playing the same funny bunny game that Jamie Dimon was playing in 2017. You're right. I never, thought of it like that, but you're absolutely right. Jamie Dimon, remember when he was coming out saying Bitcoin was a scam, it's trash, and then literally the same week JP, because the company he's repping, is buying bags. So I wouldn't be surprised if Tesla and Elon are doing the same thing. He throws these little FUD tweets out, and then they go ahead and buy the dip. These guys are clowns. They're puppets. And if you believe the mainstream narrative, I don't know what to tell you guys. You think this guy's got time to be digging tunnels, sending ships to space, going here, going there, and he still got time to tweet? Come on, guys. Stop it. If you let one man influence your buying and selling crypto, then they don't need to be buying and selling, says CZ. Yeah, shout out to CZ. Thank you so much, Currency, for that 10 USD. I appreciate it. So here's the farms that are pretty lucrative over here on Titan. Let me turn off this Kaboom. They're all pretty saucy. Now, if you pick up an LP, Titan Iron, if you go to Polygon, they got a yield optimizer, and I'll show you guys. I got a little bag here. And the APY on Titan is right now 3% daily. Okay, and how long this will last, I have no idea, but there it is, 3.1% daily, APY 7 million plus. How long will that last? I have no idea. Obviously, it's leveraging this farm from Titan. So, right now the emission rate's really high. Titan just started being emitted just a few weeks ago. So that's why they're, the tokens being emitted at a high rate. If you look at this emission rate over here, the rewards rate, Titan against Matic, there is 191,000 Titan per day being rewarded to that pool, that farm. So, it makes sense. And then the Iron USDC even more. So, this is where it's coming from, and it's like rinse and repeat. So, I jumped in. It sounds all right. I'll give you guys my honest opinion. This is a brand new platform, okay? It's only about a month old. It does have a new twist on the algorithm of creating the stablecoin. And in fact, they do promise that they're going to use that same algorithm to create synthetic assets. So there is promise here. The total value locked has gone up, but this thing is so new that, anything's on the table. They can get flash loan attack. They can rug pull. Anything. I would expect almost anything. So I'm treading lightly. I was going to add to the position, but then Elon tweets. So I put the hold on it, but it's spitting out. It's working. And now if you go over to POLYCAT, and I've showed you guys this before, there's a vault where you compare USDC against Titan. No, against Iron, excuse me. I'll go back here to the farm. Iron USDC. You could see it's paying 229% directly at the source, right? And look, Iron is a stable, and so is USDC. So your risk of impermanent loss here is low. I would say the only risk here is really in the protocol, right? If they are able to maintain that peg. So anyhow, if you go over to Polygon, they have a farm. No, not Polygon, POLYCAT. If you go to the vaults over there on POLYCAT, they have a vault where you could stake. There it is. You could stake Iron USDC APY 927. Okay, about 0.64 per day. So I got a bag over there as well. Okay. So those are the two right now that are hot. The young platform, the Iron Finance platform with that Titan token. Titan exists only on Polygon Matic, okay? And they have the equivalent of Titan on BSC, which is the Steel token. It's the same thing. Steel only exists on BSC, and Titan only exists on Polygon. I don't even know if they're listed on CoinGecko or not, honestly. Iron is, but their affiliate tokens, I'm not sure if they're listed or not. Shout out to Rafterman. Good morning, sir. Kaboom. Shout out to Currency 365. Thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate it. Guys, if you're getting value from the stream, follow the leader here, Currency 365. Throw 10, 20, 100, or 1,000. It's all good, and I appreciate every single penny out there. I appreciate that so much, Currency. Thank you out there for all the boomers that have been showing love. Rafterman always dropping comments and gratuity. I see you, maniacs. ADD's here. Ostal Gray's back. So, we got the boomers in the box. Let me go ahead and check out the warmth here of the market. But the high APYs right now, guys, are coins are associated with the Iron Finance Protocol, and then you could stake those LP tokens over there on POLYCAT or on BEEFY. On BEEFY. Let's look at BTC USD. Cake against BUSD is sell, and I'm glad I did. Matic. No, let me look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's obviously probably still sell. And I want to talk about Theta. I think I mentioned Theta yesterday, but I want to talk about that. Take a little peek over at BTC at 36 after Elon did what he did. We're getting a little rebound here. I would still assume you had sell. Let's look at the 1 week projections. Strong sell on the moving average for the 1 day. We're neutral for the week. And then, of course, month projections are still strong. And that's what's going on. So, while I was warming up, and I was adding more to my positions during the whole week, I was going to add even more last night, but I stopped because of what happened with BTC. Did I sell? No, but I did sell my cake, and I'm glad I did. So I sold my cake. I basically broke even. All the cake that I was accumulating this week, I think maybe I made like $100. I definitely didn't lose, but it wasn't. I was better off not even getting cake, really. But anyhow, that's what happened. And it's becoming apparent to me right now is that, I'm still risk off, okay, with my operating bag. But it's becoming apparent to me is that if I'm going to go ahead and use my operating bag right now while I'm risk off to get into anything, and it needs to be worth it to me. It needs to be something that it's worth the risk. Cake at 80% and, getting stuck there at $20 is not that exciting. For that, I just hold the stable and I wait around, but, when I see, APYs of 500 plus, then I'm like, okay, maybe I'll risk it a little more for the biscuit and, try to take a stab at that. For now, I just wait around for the market to become more favorable. And then I'll get back into the, those blue chip-esque coins. Shout out to Rafterman for the $2. He says, great week for accumulation. Yeah, no, it's been a great couple of weeks for accumulation. For guys that hodl BTC or ETH or those blue chippers, the strategy continues to be the same. DCA, and you're getting good deals right now. Which one is the safest on Matic, says Rough Lace. Listen, I don't know. I'm not the safety man. I have no idea. I'm going to be honest with you. That's a matter of everybody's opinion. I look at it like this. Obviously the things that promise the most are probably the riskier. The higher APY are going to be the higher risk. Obviously, that's how I look at it. But is that true or not? I don't really know. Be honest with you. What's safe? I wouldn't consider anything safe right now. Like what's safe? Maybe you're something that's insured with FDIC. If you want safety, crypto may not be the place for you. I say this so many times, when you're operating with crypto in this crypto world, there's no 1-800 number, there's no customer service. So, don't risk more than you're willing to lose. The protocol could go down. They could, anything could happen, guys. And there is no one to call. So, as far as safety, guys, I don't know what to say. I'm not anybody's advisor. I'm not anybody's crypto daddy. I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just sharing, my experience and my opinions. BTC US dollar there at what is it, 36? We'll leave it there. Let's see if there's anything that really jumps out at us as a deal today or any top performers. On the stocks, I saw Workhorse doing well. I like that stock, but I don't have any of it. 1 inch is doing well. This automated market maker aggregator, they shop around for the best deals. And then let's talk about Theta. Now, I've been saying this, guys. Theta is slated to boom, in my opinion, because they're doing a large upgrade at the end of the month around June 30th, which is all the rave. So the rumor is that they're going to upgrade. So, usually it's buy the rumor, sell the news. So I would expect Theta to probably boom to perhaps all-time highs. I think their all-time high could be about like $15-16 right now. They're traded at, I'm looking at their BNB chart, but let me check. Yeah, they're at 890 right now. 52-week high is $15.80. So that's what's going on. So, I mean, I'll tell you this with Theta. It's obviously a play. Someone dropped a comment on me the other day, like, champ, Theta guaranteed to double up this month. And, I don't have a response to that. I think that may be true, honestly. I mean, it seems like to make sense when someone said, like, yo, Theta's going to double up this month because of what's happening. And you know what? It's hard for me to disagree. Now, do I have a bag right now? No. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I've had Theta before. I've had the two nodes, the T-Fuel and the Theta nodes. And, I'm going to be honest, the staking out there wasn't that exciting. There was not much going on. Now, if they do open up the protocol and then everybody could start really using the video stuff and then NFT, if like it really becomes functional the way that they're promising, which I do expect it to happen at some point, then maybe that's it, But, I've been apprehensive of getting back into Theta because to pick up the Theta, you got to do it on a centralized exchange, or you got to do it through one of these add-on services like GoDex, SwapSpace, Change Jelly, or something like that, where you send them the coins and then they send it to your wallet. So it's you're trusting someone else, and it's worked, but I'm gonna be honest. For the most part, I try to avoid centralized services as much as possible. So that's what's going on out there, guys. But, it may be that, we should get back into Theta. I like the idea. I like the tech, and it's something that's up my alley for the live streaming and the media tokenage. So, something to consider out there, boomers. Shout out to Rough Lace Rafterman and the rest of the boomers. $2 from Rafterman. I appreciate that. I missed that. He says, great week. Yeah, I did read that. Great week for accumulation. Thank you so much, Rafterman. So, that may be the play, guys. Theta later on this month, or even now, it's starting to warm up. This thing could go to 15. It should, actually. It should go to 15. So I'll keep you guys updated as to what I may or may not do. But that's the only one right now besides the other ones that I mentioned. Let's look at Matic against BUSD. Matic took a little dump there. It's at $1.60. Matic at $1.60 is now reading neutral. I have a little bit of Matic or whatnot, but like I said, I'm overall with my operating bag, I'm overall risk off. Although I'm in risk on those Titan Matic plays and that Iron USDC. I do have a little bit on that Polycat Finance farm, that fish, even though the fish went down a little bit, but it's been all right. I'll take a few more moments for comments and questions, and I'll leave it at that, guys. Shout out to the boomers that's been rocking with me. Rough Lace is talking about those that are audited. Rough Lace. I mean, the Iron is supposedly audited too. Just because someone says it's audited, like who audited it, and what's the reputation? I mean, did their homie audit it, or was it, And I'll tell you this, look, Bunny was audited, Pancake Bunny, and I was in it for a while, okay? It was treating me well. And look, they got flash loan attacked and their coin price collapsed. And they were audited and they had like $8 billion total value locked at one point. So, just because you're audited doesn't really mean anything. But some audits may be better than others, right? Kaboom, 5 from Marlon. I appreciate that. Farm with the data money, no lose crypto. If it don't make 500 plus, it don't make sense. You know it. Always great to listen to the champ. Thank you, ADD or Adius. I always mispronounce that, but I'll call you ADD. Shout out to Ad for the $3.99. You got Marlon there with $5, guys. If you're getting value from the stream, throw a couple ducats in the bucket. Don't show up to the party empty-handed. You got to have at least 5 on it out here. 3 on it, or come with something, guys. Don't bring at least a beer. Bring a little bottle. A little smoke, a little pre-roll, something. Brogata says, can you explain what Titan is? It's from Iron Finance. I just did earlier. You probably weren't here, but I'll repeat it. Why not? I'm over here on polygon.iron.finance. The Iron protocol works on both Binance and Polygon. I'm just on the Polygon side right now. There happens to be more value locked on the Polygon side for whatever reason. Iron is a stable coin. It's $1. It is backed by USDC. It's collateralized right now, 88% by USDC. The difference, that 12% or 11% difference here, is subsidized. It's made up by Titan, which is right now at $2.70 and climbing. Titan allows you to mint Iron tokens at a discount, and I'll show you exactly how it works. So if you go to bank and you go to mint, okay, if you want to mint a stable token, the Iron token, let's say you go 1 for 1, so you press 1 USD, you're going to get 1.24 Iron if you're holding 0.09 Titan, if you spend a little Titan in there. You see, so Titan gives you a discount. 19% right now. You see, so Titan gimes you that little boost. Now, if you didn't do it with Titan and you used only USDC to mint, then it's basically 1 for 1. You see, you put $1 and you get back 99 cents, 99.6 cents. You know, not 0.996. Excuse me. So that's what's going on. So USDC, you would get a discount. So that's the function of Titan. Now, Titan has its equivalent on BSC in the form of steel. So steel and Titan are the same thing. They have the same function, but Titan exists only on Polygon and steel exists only on BSC. Okay, and right now, if you pair Titan token with Matic, the APYs directly here on this farm are very high. They're about 1,000% because almost 200,000 Titan per day are being rewarded to that pool. Okay, so you know, and again, I took that LP and I dropped it in Beefy, and it gives you even more. Champ, call me if you got a moment, says Rafterman. I don't. I'm gonna end the broadcast in just a few moments. I got cleaning people here or whatnot, and you know, we could do a call at another time, but I'm literally gonna end the broadcast in a couple minutes. But you know, anything you got to say it right here, because I only have a few more minutes. Got people here, but we could do that maybe sometime next week. Shout out to Rafter, man. We've had him on a call before. He's pushing the truck out there nationwide. Enjoying my tea and wake up big listening to the champ right now. Shout out to ADD. And Roughly says this to give a heads up from Wex from Vault Finance is going to Matic. Yeah, I think I've seen that. I've seen them, and I've actually was somewhere around checking out some Walt farms yesterday, and it seems like rough. You know, you obviously got a bag, and you're somewhat shilling it because obviously you're involved, whether you be a bag holder or not, and that's cool. I just don't remember the APYs attractive enough for me to go back to today. Now, that being said, I've heard only but good things about Walt. I don't have anything bad to say. It's just at the moment right now, my attention is on this. Rafterman says, I mean personal, but your choice, bro. You have some personal, like right now, like I said, I'm gonna get offline and but yeah, if there's anything, just contact me. Contact me over the email or whatnot. But I'll be happy to do a call sometime, perhaps next week, because I got the cleaners over here. Shout out to Rough Lace, Rafterman, ADD, Brogata, the rest of the boomers out there. I appreciate it, all you maniacs. So the high APYs, again, they're associated with this protocol. Now, let me be completely honest and transparent with you guys. This protocol is brand new. It's only like about a month old. And, you know, it's new. It hasn't been vetted as many times as other, you know, some things that are new. You don't know. You know, this could actually have a great future. It can crash and burn today. I don't know. So, you know, I just wanted to go ahead and, you know, share that with you guys. Now, another thing, I send one of the boomers over to the Telegram over here, and they told me that they went over to the Telegram and it's very quiet over there. Not much happening, which is not that attractive. Usually, I'd like to see a lot more movement in the community for Telegram. So, according to what I heard, it's not that much movement. So, you know, that's another reason that I decided to put the brakes on adding more to the position. In addition to Elon Musk tweeting and crashing the price temporarily. But they're tweeting. They just tweeted about 14 hours ago, which I would like to see already another tweet here. You know, I want to see. But now, yeah, they reached 100 million. They're partnered with POLYCAT, new vaults. So I got an eye on them. I'm not going to lie. I was going to add another bag. Basically, I was going to move my whole cake bag into this and add it into that farm. But then I saw what happened. I was like, let me just chill out right now. I think, I got enough in there. Remember, never risk more than you're willing to lose. I already got a bag in there, and I told you, I feel like it's risky, Shout out to Rafterman, Rough Lace, and the Boomers. I'll tell you, I'll take another few comments and questions, and I'll go ahead and end the broadcast right now. Keep it about 30 minutes. But that's what it is, guys. We'll see if we get kind of a bearish weekend after this tweet. Let's see. But the fact is that the more that this character keeps tweeting FUD and the market keeps holding, the less power his tweets are going to have. This guy's shooting too much ammo already. This guy's tweeting too much. He's talking too much. So, yeah, he FUD'd yesterday and the price went down, and then he'll try to FUD against next week, and it's going to impact the price less. Obviously, he's an influential person, and his tweets will move the market. But the more he tweets, the less his tweets will be worth. As far as, when it's related to crypto. So if the more he tweets about Bitcoin not being good or this and that, the less it's going to impact the market. So let him keep tweeting, because now he tweeted the week before. You see, this tweet was less impactful than the last one. And I think that there's going to be diminishing returns on whatever this character's saying. Okay, and just like everything else, everybody listens at the beginning to what the so-called experts are, but after a while, you realize that Fauci's been lying. You know what I mean? That he's a fraud, and most people are starting to figure that out. Fauci all of a sudden, but now they're leaking his email, and it's being exposed that he was a liar from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? We knew that, or we assumed that. But now it's being exposed. And, I think people will get it with Elon as well. This guy's a fraud, and he's going to be talking smack. And what he says is not as valuable as what you think. And actions will show and prove that. This is my personal opinion and what I'm guessing. Again, do I have solid evidence to prove this? No, this is my own conclusion. Elon is fapping too much. Maybe, Rafterman, you may be right about that. He may be fapping around too much, but you see it now, right? Like, I used to like him and stuff, and the story is really cool. He's got a cool story. This guy is like Iron Man, but when you start really pulling back and you start like paying attention, and you ask yourself to have some discernment here, what this thing is, and you see through it. You see through it, especially that shooting a Tesla with a fake astronaut playing David Bowie into space and live streaming. That was the biggest. He even told you, he's like, guys, it's real because it looks so fake, right? Like, hidden in plain sight, guys. That's the whole part of the occult, and obviously he's with the occult. Look who he's married to, that's obvious. So, these guys, they're occultists. They're magicians. At best, but we see through it. I never trusted he is behind the science. Right, me neither. Come on, this guy don't got. He obviously his main function is to be a celebrity, right? His main function, he's in the news and he's a public figure more than he is a scientist or a businessman. You know what I mean? Think about this. He is a marketer, right? So the whole thing is a market. And again, I'm making an assumption. Yeah, you're like, Champ, some people will be listening to me. Champ, what are you talking about? Show me the evidence. Do I have the evidence? No, I'm just giving you circumstantial evidence. Rafterman says he's a marketer. Yeah, it appears to me, So that's my hunch, guys, whether it's here or there, whether I'm right or wrong, really, honestly, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Like, whether he's this or that, we're so removed from him that it doesn't really matter. I guess it impacts our bags when he tweets or whatnot. But like I said, I think that the power of his tweets are diminishing when they come to crypto and to FUD people out of their bags. Those tweets are less powerful, especially if he keeps doing them every other week and Bitcoin doesn't really drop anymore. So anyhow, that's my take, and I'll continue to question this character because you know what it is, guys. I see the mainstreamers, the normies, they're all over this guy's. Let me, for a lack of a better description, let me just say what was in my mind. They're all over his cock and his balls. And that's the fact. Excuse me for the language, but that's literally what's going on. You got mainstream guys grown men that they want to fondle Musk's is cock and balls. And, that's quite funny bunny to me. Quite funny bunny. Excuse the language, but, sometimes you got to keep it real. Yeah, in the end, it's inconsequential. Rafterman, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, Rafterman's hit it on the head. Rafterman has some wisdom, man. So Rafterman's like the big bro. Adrian Kent says, you're right, bro. Yeah, just calling it for what I see. Come on, guys. Come on. This guy. Elon Musk. Get out of here. On that note, I'm out. I got people here. Let me get to where I'm doing. Shout out to Adrian Kent, Rafterman. I appreciate it. Electric Buddha and the rest of the boomers. Rough Lace. I see all you maniacs. I'll be back on Monday unless something crazy happens, but I'm not expecting that. Stay strong and drop a comment. Enjoy your weekend, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest champagne. Thank you for